But it's a tough fight because Ruiz is 32-1. He's a fantastic fighter. He came down to New Zealand. We actually saw him on main event a couple of years ago. He lost a very controversial points decision. A lot of us sort of thought he won that fight against Joseph Parker, who won the WBO belt, who subsequently lost it to Joshua. So it's a big fight. He doesn't look like a bodybuilder, but he's just goes to the body. He's very aggressive, throws lots of punches. Main event this Sunday, if you want to watch a really good heavyweight fight, Anthony Joshua, and see, has he got that star material to say, hey, I am the undisputed champion.
Isn't it crazy to think with his record, with his belts, with everything that he's got, he still has to go and put on a show in America before he can really get those mega buck fights? But you mentioned his opponent, not a bodybuilder. He is a self-confessed fatty. He is, isn't he? And that doesn't really mean too much when they're both in the ring, but they look very different in terms of physique. What about in terms of their style?
Look, Ruiz is more like the old-school Mexican fighter who carried a little bit of extra weight. And if you're going to go tough 12 rounds, you need that. You can't be stripped down and have no body fat. So if you look back at the history of Mexican fighters, Ruiz fits in there perfectly. He's got a lot of skills. He throws a lot of punches. He's very aggressive. He can take a punch. And if you're fighting Anthony Joshua, the knockout king, you have got to have a good chin. And if Joshua knocks him out, that's another tick for Anthony Joshua to do something that no one else has done before. But if Ruiz can go the distance, well, then maybe Joshua's not as good as some people think.